Hey guys, what's up? Hey girl, hey, it is your girl Tash and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video guys, I'm sure you guys already read the title, you saw the thumbnail. We're going to be getting into the brand new Wet n Wild Saved by the Bell collection. And when I say the collection, girl, I got the whole locker, okay? So this did come, you could buy this in the whole collection in the locker kit like this. And because the show was such a big part of my life, I opted for the entire collection. So your girl's tapped out right now because I not only wanted this for my channel, but I also wanted it because I wanted to review it for you guys. But I wanted it really because of the aesthetic for me. This takes me back to my childhood and it just brings back such great memories of those Saturday mornings watching Saved by the Bell and California Love. And yeah, so yeah, if you guys want to see what the locker entails and me doing swatches and doing a full face of this collection, then girl, just stay tuned. You guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the locker. I have already taken it out and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what the inside of the box looks like as best as I can. And then I'm actually just gonna give you a quick peek of that and I'm gonna go through each item with you of what is part of the collection. You can buy all of these products separately on their website or Ulta. I don't recommend buying it from Ulta because I actually got this from there and I was very surprised by the condition of my box, that nothing was broken. It was horrible. You guys know, I don't know why I keep giving them chances, but I do. Okay, so this is what the collection kit looks like. First of all, you do get a mascara in here, you get a setting spray, and I believe this is also a primer. You're gonna get 3 of these duos here, and I believe they are blush lighters. It is a glow face duo, so I mean, and then they all have the packaging like this. This has Zach and Kelly on it. You got Slater and Jesse, which I'll put them up there when I swatch them, and then Screech and Lisa, and there's 3 of those. I don't see a bronzer in here, but that's okay because when I picked this up, I also noticed that Essence launched a collection called the Glowing Gold, so I did get that bronzer and the highlight for that. I don't know if both will be in here, but I'll do as best as I can. Also, not part of Wet n Wild, the brow bite size quad here from e.l.f. That'll be used in today's video. Okay, so moving on, you do get 3 lip kits. They each come with a lip liner and it looks like a gloss. It says Plumping Lip Kit. That's all it says. But we'll get into all that in a second. So then the next item that you get is a trio of 3 brushes. Wet n Wild makes some pretty decent brushes for the price in my opinion. Then you also get the eyeshadow palette here and it looks like a locker up here. It's really cute. It's got the whole gang on it. I am like in my feelings with this collection. And then there's also this really big kabuki brush with Screech on it. And so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go through each product and I'm gonna insert swatches for you guys and then we're gonna get into a full look. If you don't wanna watch all of the swatches and everything and hear me blabbing, the timestamps will be pinned in the comments as well as in the description box. All of this will be in the description box as well as everything else on my face, so let's get into some swatches. Alright guys, so really quickly before I ruin everything, I wanna show you the packaging of some of this stuff because it's really cute. Like, who remembers Zach's cell phone? So the brush kit actually comes in what looks like Zach's cell phone. Now, if you are my age, you remember these phones. They were so bulky then. It's embossed with Saved by the Bell. It's got Zach over here, and then all of the Saved by the Bell colors. They did such an amazing job with this kit, you guys. It's got all the cell phone buttons on it. It says Wet n Wild down here. I'm telling you, I almost don't want to open some of this. I actually might not use the brushes. And when I unbox some of this stuff, they also sent the bag in this collection. So you can purchase that separately as well. This is so cute. So here is the bag. I might just keep the bag and stuff it and put it next to this over there with my Lisa Frank stuff. I have so many brushes, there's really no point in me using these. I will open them and show them to you though. But the bag is pretty cute. It's got the little Saved by the Bell tag and all of their emblems and stuff, plus Wet n Wild. And then it's also got this cute hang tag that says Saved by the Bell on it. Saved by the Bell on one side, Wet n Wild on the other. Wow, and she is big. You can fit quite a bit of your makeup in this. I bet you the whole collection would fit in it once it's unboxed. So really cute. I'm gonna be honest, I wish I could have gotten 2 of these because just for one to keep on display, you know, and never use it. I just think it's so cool. But I only need 1. So here is the Wanna Wrestle setting spray featuring our favorite AC Slater. And that's what the packaging looks like. It's just got a pump on it. Ooh, it has a nice mister. It has a very light scent to it, but I can't tell what that scent is. By the way, all of this stuff is limited edition. So if you are wanting something or all of it, I'm telling you, do not mess around because all of us 80s and 90s babies, we are on it. So I foresee this selling out for sure. So here is the Saved by the Bell Squad Goals eyeshadow palette. Again, it does look like a locker. It has the gang right here. And then this is what it looks like on the inside. You know, some of the colors totally remind me of the 90s and some of them don't. But nonetheless, we are going to play around with it. 2, 3 of the shadows are embossed. One says the Max. The other one is a heart that says Z and K for Zach and Kelly. And then this one right here says Go Tigers, which was their mascot. It's honestly the cheap plastic packaging from Wet n Wild that we're used to, but it's so cute. Okay guys, I'm going to insert a picture here of the brushes because once I open this container, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it closed again, especially the way that it's taped. This is going to be my collection piece, so it's just some of their brushes they already have on their website in several different collections, but they are embossed with the Saved by the Bell logos and colors and things like that. So here is the Jessie packaging for the Bayside. What is this? Bayside Beauty's Plumping Lip Kit. This one is in Jessie, of course. And then it is like a red color or a pink color. So that's what that one looks like. Sorry, guys. And then we also have the Bayside Beauty's Plumping Lip Kit in Lisa. Sorry about the lighting, you guys. This one is more of a pink color. And these are lip liners and gloss. And then of course we have the Bayside Beauty's Plumping Lip Kit in Kelly. Does anybody follow Tiffany Amber on, I don't think she goes by Tiffany Amber anymore. I think it's Tiffany Thiessen, but does anybody follow her on Instagram? She looks phenomenal. So this one is also a pinky color. The lip liner as well. Then we have the Bayside Cheerleading Mascara, and it has, I think that's Lisa and Kelly. Jessie and Kelly. Oh, it has all the girls on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Alright. Alright guys, so that is what the mascara tube looks like. And I believe this is one of their mascaras they already have. Yep. So it has that curved wand. Then we have Home of the Tigers Kabuki Brush. And rest in peace to Dustin Diamond, who passed away several years ago. It's a very sad situation. But I'm glad that they still included him because he was part of the gang. It would have been just weird if they didn't include him, you know? So here, oh, it's so cute. I think I'm going to collect this one too. Very soft. So it has the Saved by the Bell logo and colors. And on the back, Wet n Wild. I have a kabuki brush, so I'm just going to collect this one, I think. Alright guys, I will be right back and we're going to get into the 3 face quads. And then when I come back, I'm going to have my base makeup on, brows, stuff like that. And we're going to apply all of this together. Alright, so here we have the glosses with the lip liners. We have Lisa, Jessie, and Kelly. Now these all smell like bubble gum, like bazooka bubble gum. So they smell really good. I think they did a great job with these. All right guys, so here's the palette. This is the full palette swatched. Some of the shimmer swatched better than others. It is what it is, you know, but it's not bad. Not bad. There is a glitter right here, which I could have done without, even though I like glitter, but it's not bad. We'll see how it performs on the eyes. So here are the glow face duos. This first one here is, this one is Nerd Alert. The very last one here is Relationship Goals. And then the very middle one right here is called It's Alright. So, very pretty blushes. You guys know which one's my fave so far. Let's get into that look. So this is the Essence Good, or the Glow and Gold. Sorry. This is an O2 Good as Gold. This is the bronzer. I don't know if you guys can see this. Okay. But see how it kind of has some gold in it? It's very pretty. And it translates on the skin very well, just FYI. I'm definitely digging this bronzer. It's very pretty. I like how it gives you a sheen, but it's not like bam, like super just like highlighter glow. It's just very pretty. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, so we're gonna go into the, what palette did I say? We're gonna go into Relationship Goals. This is the Zack and Kelly Face Glow palette. And I am gonna bring you guys in a little bit closer. And then it's so cute. All of these have something in them that the cast said once in an episode. The highlighter says you're crazy. And then the blush says only about you. I'm just gonna take an angled brush here and dip it into the blush side. Got some fallout, but we know Wet n Wild's gonna do that. It's powder. And you know, cheap powder. Okay, so it's not too dark. It's pretty. I do wish it was just a tidbit darker, but if I was going for an everyday makeup look, oh, there we go. She builds well. So it is buildable. I like it. I think I'm in a little bit of shock because I've been wearing a lot of cream products lately. And so just to see all the powder on my face right now is kind of like, whoa. But once I set it all down with setting spray, it'll be Gucci. So I'm going to find a highlighter brush and we're going to go into this side right here. It looks very pretty when I swatched it, so. Whoa. Okay, so you can wear this a little more natural or you can build it up. If you are new here, I like to glow a lot. So my regulars are used to me building my highlighters up. I just really like a nice glow. So as you can see, it's pretty blingy. But it doesn't have to be, like I said, you can build it up a little bit. So yeah, I do like that. It's very pretty. Now, eventually, I'll use the other two in an upcoming video, of course. And let's see. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the eyeshadow palette now. I'll just point to the shades. Unfortunately, the names are on the back, and I get confused with those. I will list them down below for you. And then I have not forgotten about these two products as well. I will use these in an upcoming video, I promise. I can't wait to use those. All right, so my eyes are already primed. They are getting a little wrinkly, so I'm gonna tap these out and just go over them with my eye primer brush from what I primed them with. All right, I'm gonna start off with this peachy shade right here. I think it's called Friends Forever. In case you guys are wondering, I'm going in with my rougher brushes. I have been obsessed with them since I tried them. And I have not used any of my other brushes since. I am getting ready to become an affiliate if you're wanting these brushes. So definitely look forward to that because I want to save y'all some coin. That is a pretty peachy shade. Hopefully y'all can see a little bit better now. It's a pretty peachy shade. Nothing to write home about. I've had better. So I'm actually going to go into this pink shade. This is the one that says Z and K for Kelly and Zach. I think I'm just going to do like a fun little pink and purple look, I think. Not the biggest fan of that pink. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but right in here, it's looking a little patchy. Okay, I'm gonna try to fix it. That peach. Okay, I'm gonna reprime this eye, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so all I did with this eye, I reprimed and just went back in with the same peachy shade. This pink, I am not the biggest fan of. I mean, maybe it would be good as a blush. It swatches okay, but I do not like how it blended out on the eyes at all. So I'm not going to do anything too crazy. I'm going to go into this light brown shade here, and I think I'm just going to use that purple for my lid shade. I'm just going to take my Rephr 01 brush and go back into that peach shade, kind of marry these two. I like those two shades together. They're pretty. But that pink and me, we're not getting along, and it's the weirdest thing because these Rephr brushes, I'm not even kidding you, they will blend any shadow. I've already used them with $1 shadows. Just kind of, you know, playing around for a future video. Alright, so I'm going to go on my brow line with this shade here. This shade would make a great inner corner highlight. Alright, you guys, we are going to take this purple and I'm going to wet my brush because I know that I need to. I feel like when I swatched some of these, they almost hard panned on me. Wow, that is a lot more sheer than I had expected. That same color. It's one of those very soft shadows that when you put your finger in it, it hard pans it. So I'm a little disappointed in that. But at the same time, you have to be careful because if you go in too many times, it will look chunky as all get out on your eye. Now I'm going to take this shade right here and go on the outer V. Alright guys, so before I go in with the rest of my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and set my face with the setting spray. It just has a nice, clean, fresh scent, and the sprayer is amazing. It just sprays nice and evenly. Alright, I'm going to let this dry. When I come back, we are going to finish the eyes as well as my lips. Alright y'all, so we are going to try out this mascara. It just says Wet n Wild mascara. It doesn't say what mascara this is, so like I showed you guys in the beginning, it does have that curved wand. if you guys can see. I don't even know if you can see my lashes. If you're new here, I like to open my mascara and let some air get to it a little bit. And, you know, as the air gets to it, it gets better and better and better. So it's really hard for me to judge a mascara based off of first impressions. But I can tell you right now, me and this wand are not going to get along because it's already getting it all over my lashes. That setting spray, it has a little bit of a scent that lingers if you are sensitive to smells. Like I said, it's a clean, fresh scent, so I don't mind it. It's not a dewy setting spray or anything, which is what I prefer. I don't know. I'm not really caring for this mascara right from the jump. I do like the wand, kind of. I'm not really into curved wands, but I like the plastic teeth on it. Because on this side they're longer, whereas on this side they're, this side they're longer, and on the inside they're shorter. Which I generally like because it really helps separate your lashes and stuff. I'm just not a fan of curved wands. I mean, it's okay, but I've definitely had better. Over the years, I have not really cared for many of the Wet n Wild mascaras. The Big Papa one is probably their best one in my opinion. And they have like a skinny version of mascara that I like sometimes for the top lashes. I don't know, guys. I think there's better mascaras at the drugstore. And I think maybe they should have just made this one the Big Papa one, because it seems like they always put this in collections. And it's just not, to me it's not great, but. Alright, moving on to the lip kit. I'm going to use the Jessie one. That's the one that kind of appealed to me the most. So going in with the lip liner. Now this is more of a nude shade, so you might not see this on my lips as well because, well, I have pigmented lips. So the lip liner is not bad. Not at all. I do wish it was a little bit darker, you know, just like a shade or two darker to go with this nude shade here, but it is what it is. Back then, I don't remember if they did that. I love the smell of this gloss, you guys. It smells amazing. It smells like Bubblicious bubblegum or like Bazooka. Ooh, and it's starting to tingle. I love that. It feels a little thick on the lips. What I do like about the gloss, though, is that it's giving me that tingling sensation, and I love a good plumping gloss. Wet n Wild has done really well with these, in my opinion. So, don't mind the hair. I'm trying out some new hair products. Alright, guys. I'm not even going to finish my eyeliner. I have some thoughts. And so we're going to go ahead and get into it. This is the final look. I didn't even bother putting my brow gel on. I have some thoughts. Okay, so let's go on a more positive note in the beginning here. I really enjoy this bronzer by Essence. I think it's gorgeous. I love that this has like more of a reddish tint to it, kind of. I just think it's a really pretty glowy bronzer. Doesn't really smell like anything, so, and I like that it kind of has that gold kind of a essence to it. I think if you're darker than me, I don't think that this one would work, and I don't remember how many shades they had, because when I ordered this collection, I was so scared it was going to sell out. I ordered it on launch day, and thankfully it didn't sell out. Alright, so let's go over the Jessie lip combo that I just finished. This is not bad. The lip liner is really smooth and creamy, and it just kind of glides across the lips. It has decent pigmentation for especially being so inexpensive, and I do love the lip gloss. The eyeshadow palette. I love Wet n Wild, and you guys know that. You can go back in my videos and see that clearly. But this is not the eyeshadow formula that I am personally used to with Wet n Wild. And I purposely used rougher brushes with this palette because a lot of times I feel like in their collections, they don't use the same formula. I mean, you let me know down below if you agree with me, but this is not what I'm used to, and I'm disappointed because this collection was not cheap by any means. And so I wish that they would have stuck to what they normally do. I'm really disappointed in the shimmer shade that I used, and it's just not what I expected. You know, I expected it to be a little bit more pigmented, a little bit more creamy, and to me this is just subpar for what it is. And when they do collections like these, they do up the prices and things like that. And so I think that if you're going to do that, maybe a little bit better packaging. Okay, fine, you want to use cheap packaging. I don't mind the cheap packaging, but give me a better formula. You know what I'm saying? So I personally, if you're going to buy this just for the aesthetic part of it and you want the collection, there's better eyeshadow palettes that I can, you know, refer, or yeah, there's better eyeshadow palettes at the drugstore for $3. Let's talk about the e.l.f. bite-sized palette. So this was a dud for me. I feel like, and I want to say this really quickly, I feel like the shadows in there were really hit and miss. The brow bone shimmer, beautiful. The outer corner shade, it's nicely pigmented and all, but it's just, I felt like it was more powdery too than most of their palettes, and it's just my opinion. The Face Glow Duos, I think this could have been better. I think I was expecting more of Wet n Wild's more creamy highlighter and blush, in my opinion. I feel like their regular line blushes are better than this. It's not bad. And if you're buying this for, you know, yourself and maybe you're more fair, or, you know, maybe for your teen or tween, then I think that it'll work just fine for them. But for me, I prefer a little bit more pigmentation. I want to really see my blushes pop on my skin. And I just feel like, again, this is a cheaper formula. That's how I feel. The mascara, I don't like it. The other blush duos I obviously did not get into, or the other lip products. So yeah, their brushes, I love their brushes. Hands down, I have some of them still in my collection of brushes here, sitting here. Actually, I used a Wet n Wild highlighter brush today. I love these. They're great. So there's no doubt in my mind that the brushes in this collection are exactly the same. I felt the Kabuki brush, it felt like a Wet n Wild brush. I really do like the setting spray, so it kind of saddens me in a sense that I feel like I'm going to end up sending this collection back. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the price of this collection, like I said, was not cheap. This thing was like 70 bucks. You do get a lot of product in here, but again, I just don't feel like the quality of the products inside the packaging was there for me. So I'm not going to recommend this to you guys unless you're just purchasing it to maybe display it in your beauty room, and you just want it for the aesthetic part of it. But for me, in the position I'm in right now, and how my videos and stuff are doing, it's not worth the $70 to me. So I am going to be sending this back, and I just hope that next time they can do a little bit better and give us the formulas that we're used to from them. Because to me, to have that, like the main products in the collection, just be such a huge miss, it's disappointing. It is. So yeah, that's what I think about the Wet n Wild X Saved by the Bell collection. Guys, I'm sorry it wasn't more positive. I really thought I was gonna love this collection, but unfortunately, like I said, for the price, I can't love it just because it has Saved by the Bell packaging on it. I expected a little bit more from Wet n Wild. So hopefully the next collection, maybe if they do like 90210 or something, maybe they'll give us that same quality that we're used to. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. It means the world to us creators because we do spend a ton of time on these videos, guys. I've been in here for about 4.5 hours already. So and then this still has to be edited, which if I've already been in here that long, it's gonna take double to edit it. And then when I go to put it on YouTube, it takes a lot of time. Don't forget to check the description box for all the information that will be with everything that was included in this video, because
Again, check your creator's description box, guys, and show them that you appreciate them, because those description boxes take anywhere from an hour to 2 to 3 hours. It just really depends. I want to say thank you as always for taking time out of your busy days to come hang out with me. You guys know I appreciate you so much. I love you guys. I hope you're all staying safe, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye, guys.